back. Rhodes Rants for Black and White Entertainment. Today we're going to talk about Gina Carano again. That's right, as Twitter is now trying to, let's just say, severely impede Gina Carano's presence on social media. Does that surprise us? No, it does not surprise us. Very quickly, I am wearing our LaChina James 2.0 shirt. That's right, our little FU to LeBron to James and the NBA celebration of China. It's available in our merch store. Promo code Gina Rocks. 15% off anything in the store. And make sure you check out blackandwhitenetwork.com. It is live. The response has been overwhelming. Joint videos from myself and Mr. Matrixx together nearly daily on various topics, including entertainment, and exclusive live streams, and member hangouts with myself and Mr. Matrixx. So check that out. Unbelievable. The response. We're so happy. And it will continue to grow as we take on stories like this. Now, as we know, cancel culture has taken over the world of entertainment. It has now creeped into sports involving Major League Baseball. They've gotten a massive black eye because they chose to embrace a blatant leftist narrative, as they did with Gina Carano, Lucasfilm, of course. And in case you're wondering, and I know you might, saw the Bad Batch trailer. Would have done a reaction to it in the old days. But, and it looks damn good. It does. Looks damn good. I would have loved to have watched it. Not going to, but I would have loved to have watched the Bad Batch. But when Lucasfilm made their choice involving Gina Carano, deciding to make a blatant partisan decision, okay, in firing her from The Mandalorian, so many Mandalorian fans canceled Lucasfilm's ass, or Disney Plus, more like it, okay? This is from Bounding in the Comics. Twitter adds sensitive media warning to Gina Carano's account to protect users from violent, hateful, and adult content. What? I follow Gina Carano. This woman's pure as the driven snow. Are you kidding me? This is the dumbest shit I've ever seen in my life. The corporate bullying that began with Disney has now come to social media. Twitter has bafflingly added a sensitive media warning to the account that belongs to former Mandalorian actress Gina Carano, claiming it violates the site's policy on violent, hateful, and adult content. By the way, if you want to know what the lunacy that Twitter believes is violent and hateful content, it's conservative content. That's right. If you're a Republican, evidently, you must be destroyed. As discovered over the weekend, April 3rd, users who either do not follow the actors or have not chosen to have potentially sensitive material marked by the platform are now met with an alert. Caution. This profile may include sensitive content when attempting to access her public timeline. By the way, on a side note to this, she is shadow banned on there, on Twitter. Yeah, you have to, if you're not following her and you're in the feed, you have to go to a considerable amount of trouble to find Gina's profile now when you go to search for it. That's what a shadow banned is called. You have to go way out of your way. You have to literally dig to find Gina's profile. This is gross. According to Twitter's support page regarding their sensitive media policy, the warning is affixed to accounts that share violent, hateful, or adult content within areas that are highly visible on Twitter. Given the actress has never posted anything that could be remotely considered violent or adult, one can assume that her account was penalized under Twitter's restrictions on hateful content, which prohibits the sharing of any logo, symbol, or image that has the intention to promote hostility against people on basis of race, religious affiliation, disability, sexual orientation, gender identity, ethnicity, or national origins. This is ridiculous. Okay. Yet the application of this label to Carano's account appears to be just disingenuous, if not an outright falsehood. At the time of this writing, the actress's feed features nothing related to hate of any kind. In fact, as of this time, the Twitter marking the most recent post in Carano's feed were 2 retweets. One of MMA fighter that is retired, Tim Kennedy, and one is Larry the Cable Guy. And in case you're wondering, yeah, some of that is around COVID-19. We know that Gina has been somewhat outspoken on COVID. Well, so have I. So what does that tell you? Given the sharp divide between her feed and the general accusations leveled against her, it should come as no surprise, as of writing, the exact content which resulted in her account being marked as sensitive remains unclear. Bizarrely, in addition to her account, Twitter has restricted the display of a tweet made by the actress which shows hands of various ethnicities and genders locked in unity, marking it potentially harmful, sensitive content. It's absolutely ridiculous. And they also marked a picture of her, a lovely picture of her, as sensitive content. In case you're wondering, I hate this damn mic arm. This is crazy as hell. But does it surprise us at this point? No. Of course, she got booted off The Mandalorian for a couple of posts that were considered quote-unquote anti-Semitic. And then Lucasfilm was embarrassed when Ben Shapiro hired her to work on a project involving his entertainment production company. What does that mean? Ben Shapiro is actually Jewish. He did not find the comments anti-Semitic whatsoever. And it was the Disney Plus canceling heard around the world. Look, I'm furious. I'm furious with Lucasfilm. Still will continue to be. Would have loved to have done a reaction to The Bad Batch. Would have loved to continue the weekly live streams and the reviews of The Mandalorian. You guys know we were covering The Mandalorian heavy on this channel. Look, the Book of Boba Fett is coming. I'm out. I'm out on all of it. This is ridiculous. It's sick. Luckily, Return of the Mac, Trump himself is coming out with his own social media platform at some point. We have heard 2 to 3 months. We don't know what that entity is going to look like. We're on Parler, of course. Gina is on Parler. We can't continue to consume these products when they're doing this to people based on their political affiliations and their belief systems. And let's be honest, in a lot of ways and a lot of times, it's Christians. Okay? 2, people with religious or Christian value sets. The left doesn't appreciate that very much. They don't. And Twitter is a big problem, as is Facebook. Okay? And we can't continue to just consume product and allow this to happen, right? So we've got to take a stand. I think, unfortunately, look, I hate that this happened to Gina, but I've said it before. I said it on the sports channel earlier. Gina Carano's firing woke a lot of people up. Now, finally, politicians are heavily involved with MLB, Governor Abbott in Texas, Marco Rubio. A lot of people are now standing up, taking notice of cancel culture. Even Bill Maher has spoke out against cancel culture, and he's a liberal, okay? Because at least he is aware of the fact that they will cancel anybody, technically speaking, regardless of political affiliation. And what you saw with Georgia's voting laws is very dangerous because they literally made up lies, and the media funneled them into the point that the MLB moved their game to Colorado that's actually got stricter voting laws. It's lunacy, okay? And look, GINA was unfortunately a terrible thing that happened, but I think what happened to her inspired a lot of people to stand up and fight back. Tell me what you think, Black and White Entertainment fans. Peace. I'm out. Till next